Sami Sana needs to use the reach, needs to use the knees. Cannot allow Yod on the inside because Yodson Klei's left hand and Yodson Klei's left roundhouse kicks are straight from the depths of hell.
I like how he opened up with that left high kick, or right high kick rather, and he just keeps that left hand nice and tight to Yod's face. Also keeps him at range. He's got to keep him at distance. Utilize that long reach advantage that he's got. He's got almost 19 centimeters in height advantage. He's got to use it.
Yodson Klei taking his time, seeing what Sana has to offer, trying to find a way to get inside the long arms, the long legs of the towering Frenchman. Nice check there from Sana. Yodson Klei doubles up to the lead leg. And there's the first real taste of the left hand of Yod. Fans have tipped Yodson Klei and Petrosyan to make it through the final of this historic featherweight Grand Prix tournament. But Sami Sana says he has the keys to unlock Yodson Klei tonight and take Yod out of the bracket.
Wants to use that right kick a lot. He's doing it already. He's just got to go to the body, go to the inside of the leg, and go up top. Just over and over. You know, it's kind of impressive that, like, Yodson Klei's first match in Muay Thai was for 63 cents, which was 20 baht, and now he's 2 matches away from $1 million.
Yodson Klei, nice high guard there from Yod, just defending, goes to the back leg of Sami Sana, trying to connect with the right hand, that being the jab of the southpaw tie. Sana thrusts out the jab, inside leg kick from the Frenchman. High guard on Sana as well, it should be. Backs up Yodson Klei, the good roundhouse kick off the back leg, turning left hook from Sana, who will advance to face Jabbar Askarov in the semi-final round. High kick again from Sana, looking for the headache maker. Yod probing with the jab, setting the left hand.
Nice jab by Yodson Klei.
Yodson Klei competed against the great Wayne Parr 3 times, and Parr said that every time he competed against Yod, only aged 10 years.
He's just watching him.
Nice head evasion there, the body shot from Yodson Klei goes to the liver. Sana tries to back him up with a knee. There's a left hook from Sana. Yod goes to the bread basket again. Got to get off the ropes here, Yod, and he does. Roundhouse kick from Yodson Klei. Sana with the uppercut. Yodson Klei tries to power through the double forearms guard. We've been used to seeing Yodson Klei so far in one Super Series in the 4-ounce class. How about that? Referee almost Yod's going to get a count here. 7. No, Yod will get the referee, but he gets a count, and that is unexpected. And Sami Sana, well, he could take the first round of the judges' scorecards. A count put on Yodson Klei, reverse it. What a start from Sami Sana.
Wow, I'm a little bit in shock like that. Look at this, Sami Sana. Oh, look at that. It was the kicks. That's what happened. He caught him right on the chin with that beautiful red high kick. And you can see he never quite got over it. And then Sana lands that big hook. Sami Sana just got a 10-8, Michael Schiavello. How do you feel about that?
Clean knockdown for Sami Sana. It was a beauty. Have a look at this. Lands that right hand perfectly. Backs up Yodson Klei here. Yodson Klei wide open. And it was just timing from Sami Sana. I don't believe Yodson Klei's hurt from it, but it was a knockdown nonetheless. And Sami Sana will be oozing out of every pore with confidence now. And Yodson Klei needs to reset, and reset in a hurry.
How can he not be hurt from it? He fell twice. He got up and then he fell back down. It has to be hurt.
No.
Yeah,
I don't believe he's hurt. I don't believe there's any lasting damage from that, Mitch. I believe Yod got up from it, no problem, but it's a knockdown. It scores well for Sami Sana, but Yod's okay. Let's see how he recovers here.
Like, well, you're seeing something that Mitch and I are not. Clearly saw a knockdown that hurt.
Roundhouse kicks now from Yod. We'll see him turn up the artillery now, turn up the mercury, especially off that back leg, and he cracks away to the ribs of Sami Sana. Jab from Yod.
I didn't believe it when Sami Sana said he was going to stand there and trade with Yod, and he was doing just that. He's going zero space as he let the combinations go. Yod's got to move.
Yodson Klei getting clobbered here by Sami Sana on the inside, and now Yod rallies back. But Sami Sana hit him with the uppercut.
Sana smiles at him. Let's go to war. It's what he wanted.
They're going at it. They're going at it like the mountain on the hill on the top of the peak. Have a look at this. Boom with the knee in the midsection. Back to the body goes Yod. And now it's Yodson Klei's chance. The high knee again from Sana.
That's too good. GOAT references.
Sana
GOT.
wants to stay in a phone booth with Yots and Clive Fairtex, and Yot is happy to stand there. They are duking it out toe-to-toe. This is insanity.
Somebody's gonna fall. These guys are letting it all go.
Yots and Clive jab, then goes to the body. Looks for a dump here, does Sami Sana, and referee Delupsa says, no, 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 this isn't Muay Thai.
Good balance shown by Yot there, able to stay up on his feet.
No catching either. A warning there again from Elias Delupsas. Good refereeing from him. Yots and Clive goes to the body. Sana throws the uppercut. Yots and Clive. It's been a while since he's been in the bigger gloves. As I said, previously in one Super Series, it's all been 4-ounce gloves, and he's been decimating opponents. He's trying to knock out Sami Sana now. Sana returns the favor. Here they go, toe-to-toe. Amazing scenes here, Misha. You've got to be loving this.
Wow, I'm just on the edge of my seat. I just know one of them is about to go down. I will say that Yots and Clive has got to be careful about dropping that backhand, because when you have the tall fighter, Sami Sana, he's bringing up that knee and that kick. One of those could really be deadly.
Who will advance to the semi-final round to take on Jabbar Askarov? Who will move a closer step to US $1 million? Oh, Sami Sana rooks the head back, and Yot makes sure his mouth guard's still intact. Mitch, this is just ferocious. This is phenomenal. This is one Super Series kickboxing.
I like how Yot's using that uppercut on the inside, but he's got to be careful, because as he's bringing his hands up, he's letting his hands drop. He's so comfortable, and he relies on his power so much. Big right hand landed by Sana.
Sami Sana lands the right hand to Yots and Clive. There's a left hook from Yot and the uppercut. Sana's got to chin through the top of the head. Amazing scenes here in Singapore. This is a stoush. This is a battle. This is what it's all about. It's pure theatre. It's pure Bothaukas. It's one Super Series match, and it's awesome.
Look at Sana just putting in work. Beautifully timed shots. Look at that, good covers up. Big gloves are gonna help that. Sana says, all right, my turn. You go, I go. You go, I go. And Sana just put together a 5-piece combination right there and adds 2 more with an extra drink. But then Yot says, all right, my turn. You got me, I'm gonna get you. That uppercut, that's doing the dirty work. Look at that, he goes back to it. Oh, you're starting to see the eyes wobble back, but Sana was able to regain it and go right back in. You can't clinch though.
Okay, Misha, unofficially, that second round, unofficially, who do you give it to?
Oh, to score that one, I think I was too enthralled with it. I don't even know. That was just an epic round. I don't care who won that round, to be honest.
Epic.
I'm the winner of that round, just getting to watch it.
There's the perfect word, sold out. Not one empty seat inside the Singapore Indoor Stadium. This has been an amazing third and final round. A knockdown on Yots and Clive in the third. Yot rallied back in the second. Looked like he may have come close to dropping Sana, but it didn't happen for the tie. And here they go toe-to-toe again. You get flashes of 2001 in Fukuoka, Mark Hunt versus Ray Sefo in an all-time K1 classic. We're seeing the makings of an all-time one Super Series classic. Body shot from Yots and Clive. Step up knee from Sami Sana. Yot tries to force him back with the hands.
You can see Sana's trying to bring, oh, he caught him with a big right hand off the kick.
Now Yots and Clive feels it. Now Yots and Clive home. Here comes Sami Sana. Sami Sana can sniff it. He can sense it. He can smell it. Yots and Clive might be right for the pickings. And referee Delupsa is cautioning Sami Sana.
Can't clinch. That's what he's warning him of. You can see Sana was trying to get in there, but he was just letting those close-range strikes go.
Yot goes to the body. He's taking far too much head punishment though, Yots and Clive. He's got to be smart now. He's got to understand why they call in the boxing computer. You've got to think about it, Yot. You can't stand in that phone booth and let Sami Sana rain on punches on you. Body shot from Yot. Knee there from Sami Sana. A tremendous battle of attrition. This is when you've got to dig deep. This is when it's more than kicks, more than punches. It's guts. It's intestinal fortitude. It's that Bushido spirit, Mitch.
Man, they are just trading. You can see that there's just a bunch
Spit
of
flying, blood flying.
I had to pause because I saw it fly.
Hell, taste my feet.
Oh my God, just eating these shots, Michael.
And Yots and Clive rallies back. Sami Sana has hit him with some absolute anvils. The uppercut from Sami Sana.
This could be a giant upset by a lot if Sami Sana is able to pour it on here the last 60 seconds of this match.
Sana said he could do it. He said he had the keys to unlock the riddle of Yodson Clay. Rocks the head back again.
Stop! Right.
And there's no defense. They're just catching all the punches with their face.
Yodson Clay goes to the jaw of Sana. A right hand from Sana. A step through knee again. Sana comes forward, locks up Yod, and referee Delapsis breaks them. 45 seconds remain. Throws the knee again. Yod's got to go to work now. He's got to put the foot down, pull out all the stops. Caution to the wind. It's time for Yod to go. But has he got it in the tank, the veteran?
30 seconds left in the final round.
That second round was ultra close, like he just said. But that 10-8 coming from the first round might be enough for Sana to take this home.
Are we going to see Yodson Clay? So many people's overwhelming favourite removed from this tournament. Are we going to see him eliminated at the hand, the knee, the kicks of Sami Sana? The right hand again from Sana. Yodson Clay trying to get through, trying for the knockout punch, the knockout roundhouse kick, but it's not coming for him. And there it is. There it is. Who will advance to the semi-final round?
You can see one Super Series athlete, Benny Zatun, celebrating in the corner like his boy came away with the victory, and Sana jumps up into the corner. We got to see some highlights of that round because it was filled with them over and over, just going toe-to-toe. You could have tied these two together because there was no movement, just standing in front of him. Look at that, sucking on the heel of the foot there from Sami Sana. But then Sana still comes back. Look how he takes it on the arm, tries to parry it away, and then just comes straight down the middle with a huge right hand from Sami Sana.
Misha, we are absolutely breathless and speechless after that. It was incredible.
Incredible is exactly what I was thinking. A really, really close round. I think because of the first round, Sami Sana may be walking away here with a giant upset. What do you guys think?
I think it's going to be close, but you know what? If I had to edge one way, and again, folks, strictly unofficially, a 10-8 opening round, Sami Sana, I'd edge it to Sami Sana.
Did Yod get the last two, or did Sami? I don't think it's an edge. I might be. I don't know.
No draws in one
say
Super Series, folks. Let's see what happens. Who goes through?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, and advancing to the 1 featherweight kickboxing World Grand Prix semifinal, and 1 step closer to the $1 million US grand prize from the blue corner, Sami Sana.
Who will go through to face either Giorgio Petrosian or Pit Morikop Pit India Academy? Smokin' Joe Nuttawat, outside thigh kick, side kick there from the tie. The Ukrainian Sasha Moisa, catch and counter there. Cracking roundhouse kick from Joe. There's the counter right hand again from Moisa. Just a warning from referee Delapsis not to hold on to that leg. Good outside leg kick from Smokin' Joe. Inside leg kick from Joe. He's opened up well off that right leg, and there's the inside leg again from Smokin' Joe, Mitch.
A lot more kicks coming from Smokin' Joe, trying to keep that distance, utilize the inside leg kick, and also a lot of body kicks as well.
Jab 2 from Moisa. Goes to the inside leg of Nuttawat. Both men in orthodox stance. Outside leg kick from Smokin' Joe. How Joe would love a rematch with Giorgio Petrosian in the semi-final round. Petrosian's got to get through Pit Morikop later on tonight. Both men are world champions.
She's mixing up the levels well, going to the body and going to the head with the hands. Smokin' Joe.
Left hook to an outside thigh kick combination there from Smokin' Joe Nuttawat. Based out of Bangkok Boxing Gym in Atlanta, USA, with Kumbondich Kambu in his corner. Good stiff jab there from Sasha Moisa. Clean contest in the opening round. Both men really feeling out each other. You can see the more Muay Thai stylings of the two, though. They're loading up on single techniques rather than the combination so far. There's a nice combo, though, from Smokin' Joe. Right hand down the tube from Sasha Moisa doesn't connect. Three-punch combination from Moisa, then goes a little high. Oh, Joe goes downstairs. You can hear the shin thud against the inside thigh of Moisa.
I like how Joe's using these kicks to time very well. So he's waiting for Sasha to finish his combination. He's either going to the body or the legs with absolute precision.
Trying to counter off the leg kick there with a straight right cross is Sasha Moisa. Joe's got to watch the timing because Moisa's going to find it eventually. Another right hand to the jaw. Just trying to loop the shin around the back of the neck. Did Smokin' Joe.
His timing is exceptional, and also his placement. Well, look at his accuracy. He's hit the lat on both sides of Sasha Moisa.
Smokin' Joe with the Muay Thai Project armbands around both biceps here. Step across the outside thigh kick from Joe. Tries to double up on it. Final 20 seconds of what's been a good filling out process in the opening round. Some heavy artillery launched by both men. Looking for the ultimate prize, to be the Featherweight World Grand Prix Kickboxing Champion of One Super Series, to become a millionaire. High kick from Smokin' Joe. Into the round we go to the towel.
Look at Sasha putting in work with the hands. Nice little jab right there. Immediately starting to step off. I like how he punches and then moves. He's not in the same place, because when he is in the same place, that's when Joe's doing this. Because this is not a Watts specialty in that first round. It's been coming from those kicks. It's all about the kicks in that first round, and that could be the decision maker, at least in that round. Look at him going head hunting up top with a beautiful left high kick right there.
We are scoring 3 judges ringside on a 10-point must system. Misha unofficially after 1. Whose corner would you be leaning towards at the moment?
At this moment, I think I'm leaning towards Smokin' Joe. I think those kicks, I mean, look, he made the design of 2 wings on the back of Moisa. I mean, you got to calculate that kind of damage. And then the high kicks, I really think that was going to leave some notable content in the judges' minds.
It's a glittering, sparkling scene inside the mighty Singapore Indoor Stadium for one championship into the Dragon. Quarterfinal number 2 of our One Super Series Featherweight World Kickboxing Grand Prix. Already on the other side of the draw, Jabbar Askarov through after defeating Enrico Cal. Both men trade kicks early here in the second round, and now the tempo picks up. Now you can feel the mercury rising.
You can see just the welts that are building up all over the body of Sasha Moisa, and it's going to leave an impression in the judge's mind just as far as superficial damage is concerned. Nice leg kicks. It's all about the kicks of Joe Nattawut. His timing's brilliant.
They clinch up. Got to work the knees in the clinch and stay busy. He can clinch for as much as 3 seconds so long as the action's there. Joe steps to the outside back thigh, and again, then goes up to the humerus, but there was nothing funny about it. Jab there from Joe. Moisa's got to get a move on here. Got to start planting some leather on Joe. Front kick from Nattawut. Moisa counters the grazing left hand to the top of Smokin' Joe's head. Left hook from Joe outside thigh kick. Bread and butter combination, and that lead thigh of Moisa is a kaleidoscope of colours, Mitch.
Yeah, it's textbook Muay Thai. It's all about that combination. Who is landing last? And that's the kind of the impression that's leaving for the judges. Who's the last person on the exchange? Boom, leg kick landed right there. Sasha didn't answer back.
This is all good point scoring for Smokin' Joe Nattawut. Left hook just on the end of the glove there from Joe. Moisa thrusts out the jab. He's not checking those leg kicks though, and that lead leg is taking a hammering, taking a battering. Joe goes at it again. Referee Deluxe is going to caution Moisa once more for catching the kicking leg. Front kick from Joe.
You start to see that the lead leg is starting to change colors now. It's not just red, now it's starting to bruise. You can start to see the blue and the purple start to come out. And it's all about Joe with those kicks. Nice jab, oh beautiful, goes to the body, the jab, the body, and the leg kick.
Smokin' Joe Nattawut on the money so far, looking for the big money, the US $1 million paycheck to the winner of this Grand Prix tournament. Unofficially, we all had him ahead after 1. Second round has been an absolute beauty for Joe, the 2-time World Muay Thai champion, Smokin' Joe Nattawut. And again, left hook outside go kick. There's no defense of the thigh kick there from Moisa. Late check on that occasion from
30 seconds left in the second
See the
round.
way that Joe leans into that leg kick, how he just shifts his body weight into it. You can hear that thud. It's not a slap. It's not landing with the foot. It's a deep thud with the shin.
Uppercut there from Smokin' Joe. That right hand smack back to the kisser from Smokin' Joe. Moiser quickly counts his bottom teeth. There's the head kick from Smokin' Joe. Uppercut from Joe almost took out the ring lights. Smokin' Joe, house on fire indeed. In the second round here in Singapore. No doubt about it. Joe pumps both fists in the air.
Look at this, it's just over and over on the leg, and now you can start to see a difference in the way that Sasha is taking that leg. Now his whole body's starting to shift a little bit, but the way that Joe is throwing that leg kick, he disguises it really well, because you can't tell now if he's going head hunting or if he's gonna keep going to the leg, or he might even mix it up. Watch how he switches, beautifully done. No shuffle, no switch, just goes right up top with that left high kick.
There's the genius Kumpon in the corner of Smokin' Joe. Misha, I don't think there's any doubt about it. Second round's going to go to Smokin' Joe.
I would say Smokin' Joe is pouring the sugar on after the second round. Beautifully done.
Trust a cupcake to know about sugar. Okay, here we go. Third and final round. For a place in the semi-finals on side A of the draw. The winner to meet either Giorgio Petrosian or Pet Morikop Pet India Academy. It's all for Sasha Moiser to do now. Nice evasion of the high kick there from Joe. Mitch, what are you telling Moiser to do?
Moiser's got to put more pressure. He can't allow Joe to get off at least on that last shot. At least when he throws that kick, throw the right hand down the middle. But he can't be last. He's got to put more pressure on Joe. Joe's getting really relaxed and comfortable.
There's the leg kicks again from Joe, and once more. What Joe's aiming to do. Down goes Sasha Moiser in the third round. And he's stunned. He's on rubber legs. There's jelly in the legs of Sasha Moiser. And Joe can feel it. Joe can sense it. Joe's going to smoke now. The high kick. Moiser in big trouble. Here comes Smokin' Joe. The ticking time bomb's exploding. He's pulled the pin. Smokin' Joe cracks the legs. Moiser's ready to go. He's right for the pickings. There he goes again. One more knockout. It's all over for Sasha Moiser. He is right for the pickings. This is Smokin' Joe at his finest. This is Smokin' Joe at his smashing best. One more knockdown, it's over. Moiser in survival mode. Moiser backed up. Joe! It's over. Smokin' Joe goes through to the semi-final round. Smokin' Joe smoked him in Singapore.
Man, it all started with that big right hand over the top, touched Moiser on the chin, and then just face planted him. Beautiful. And then he just kept pouring it on. Smelled a little bit in the water and then just went after Moiser, landing big shots with the hands until Moiser crumbled the second time, and then for the third time, didn't even need the third knockdown. Referee jumped in, said that was it. Watch this. Boom, the leg kick. Oh, Moiser felt that. Look at the hand. Watch the left hand starting to drop. Boom! Smokin' Joe catches him with his hands down, drops him. Watch the face plant. Oh, slow motion, drops him straight down. And then it just was all Smokin' Joe from that point on. Just kept going on with it. Pour some sugar on him. He is done, Miesha Tate.
I agree. Wow, he definitely lit a fire in here tonight. Smokin' Joe did a great job finishing this bout. As you guys pointed out, he kind of smelled the blood in the water there and went for it.
The mouth guard flew out of Moiser at the end. Referee Elias Delapsis called it off. Smokin' Joe advances. Here's Dom Lau.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Elias Delapsis, has called a stop to this contest after 1 minute and 24 seconds in the third and final round for your winner by way of technical knockout and advancing to the semifinal of the One Featherweight Kickboxing World Grand Prix, Smokin' Joe Natawan!
Michael Chavallo, Mitch Chilson with you. Giorgio Petrosian versus Pet Morikop Pet India Academy. Uppercut from Petrosian. He said tonight there'll be no questions. Tonight there'll be a definitive winner, and the winner will be me. Southpaw stance on both these men. Good jab there from Petchmorakot. Has the reach. Roundhouse kick from Petchmorakot. Petrosian returns the favour. Outside leg kick from Petrosian to the lead quadriceps of the tie. Five-time world champion Petrosian. Three-time world champion Petchmorakot. More than 140 martial arts world champions in one championship. Both been training roundhouse kicks to the rib section. Jumping right hook there from Petrosian. Throwing the heavy artillery early, the Italian. Thrusts up the jab. Overhand left there from Petrosian. Petrosian going head hunting in the opening half of this round.
Defense from both these athletes so far. A lot of head movement. You can see that lean back coming from Petchmorakot. That leg kick is doing a lot of good work for Petrosian.
Haven't seen Petchmorakot move into the knees yet. Gets back up by the right hand. Petchmorakot, the planning of Petrosian caught the kicking there. It's a stern warning here from referee Alias Delapsis.
Catch and fire, you have to let go.
You can just sense the intensity between these two. So much on the line. US $1 million. The biggest prize purse in kickboxing history for the winner of this Grand Prix tournament. Leg kick from Petrosian.
You just see how much harder Petrosian's hitting nowadays. Good head movement there.
Oh, beautiful hook to an outside thigh kick from Petrosian. He has opened up strong. It wasn't like this last time from Petrosian.
No holding, no holding.
It's tough to catch Petchmorakot in the head cleanly, but that leg kick is what's landing. You can see the eyes are just so sharp from Petchmorakot, but that leg is standing there, and Petrosian starting to tee off on it.
Hooks again from Petrosian, trying to drive Petchmorakot into the corner. Nice combination work from the five-time world champion. Big hooking right punch. Petchmorakot goes head hunting with a roundhouse kick. Slugs it into the ribcage. Petrosian a leg kick.
Petrosian's got to be careful catching that leg like that.
Knees on the inside. Knee guard put on from Petrosian. End of the first round, we go to the towels. What a round! World Grand Prix quarterfinal featherweight kickboxing. Who will go through to face Smoke and Joe Nutter in Bangkok?
So what caused Petchmorakot to get upset? Look how Petrosian catches the kick, turns it, and fires. You cannot do that. You have to let go of the kick even before you initiate that strike first. That's what Petchmorakot was bothered with, is the breaking of the rules and pointing at the finger. You cannot do that. You have to let go previously and then initiate the strike. And that's what he was doing. He was angling the leg, turning the body, and then firing. You have to have the leg released before you initiate your strike.
We are ready to roll second round of this quarterfinal rematch for the One Featherweight Kickboxing World Grand Prix in front of a sellout crowd at the Axiata Arena in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It's the hottest ticket in town. Petrosian firing the heavy salvos in the first 3 minutes. Oh, look at that! Petchmorakot tagged it! Roundhouse kick from the top! Petrosian loses his footing.
You gotta be careful with those catching the kicks, man. It's happened 4 times already.
Petchmorakot trying to pull the head down for the meet and drink knee. Step for a knee from Petchmorakot. Petrosian evades and counters.
Good check there from Petchmorakot in the retaliation.
Uppercut from Petrosian. Step through knee again. Belly button through the back from Petchmorakot. Overhand left from the top. They hold 8 world titles between them. Stiff left hand from Petrosian. And Petchmorakot smiling. Trying to get inside the head of Giorgio Petrosian. Trying to rattle the doctor. Petrosian hooks and uppercuts. Got one tries to pull his chin down. Good high check there from Petrosian. Remember, Petchmorakot needs to use the clinch offensively. He's doing that so far tonight. Nice knee, and Petrosian just dumps it. What intensity. The atmosphere here inside the Axiata Arena is incredible. Referee Delapsis breaks them, 1:10 remaining, second round of 3. There you saw Petchmorakot catching the kick in like he knows he did wrong. Nice turning hook there from Petrosian. Oh, the uppercut! Tries to put the chin through the top of the head. Step through knee from Petchmorakot. Outside leg kick Petrosian. Both men now trade round kicks to the body. The high knee from Petchmorakot. The front kick. Looks for a knee again. Little quarter turn from the doctor. The slick footwork. The subtleties of Giorgio Petrosian.
It's on that back foot, Michael. When Petchmorakot tries to go in for the offensive clinch, you can see how Petrosian moves backwards to throw those uppercuts and hooks.
From the big screen to see how much time is remaining. 25 seconds on the clock. Petchmorakot continually coming forward. There's a knee from Giorgio. A front kick from the Great One. Goes to the outside lead thigh. Petchmorakot lifts it up to the ribcage. Downstairs again. Petrosian controlling centre ring. Petchmorakot on the outside. Petrosian goes to the quadriceps. Body shot from Petrosian and a short hook off the right glove. 2 down and 1 to go. Dragon, this is a thriller.
Wow, this one's really close, Michael. We're starting to see how they're starting to exchange. You can see they start just going at it at the beginning of this round, just letting it all go. Barely missing with all these shots. Look at that head movement from both these guys. So hard to land a clean shot. The only shots I'm really seeing, this was one of them. Watch the back foot. Boom, going backwards, lands a beautiful left uppercut. That was the cleanest shot of the round. Nice jab as Petchmorakot keeps coming in. The timing on that uppercut was simply beautiful. I like the leg kicks of Petrosian. I like the knees of Petchmorakot. Now, third and final round, ladies and gentlemen. How do you guys have it out there at home? Petchmorakot, Petrosian, who you got?
3 judges ringside scoring on a 10-point must system inside the sold-out Axiata Arena in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Third and final round. Here they advance to the semi-finals. August 16 in Bangkok to take on Smoke and Joe Nottoway and go one step closer to an historic US $1 million prize purse. Downstairs, a little looping punch upstairs from Petrosian. Front kick from Petchmorakot, wades forward again. Long-reaching punches can't connect. Petrosian ducks under, clips him with the right hand. Nicely done from Petchmorakot to the top of the lead thigh. Then goes to the rib cage. Petrosian goes downstairs. Petrosian leg kicking. Fires out a front kick. On the inside, knee from Petchmorakot. 2 minutes 10 remaining in the most anticipated rematch in kickboxing history. For the biggest prize of all. Jab 2 there from Petchmorakot Dragon.
I like the hook from Petrosian. They answer with the leg kick again. Nice little fake there on the push kick.
Sweat flies up the brow as Petrosian lands a left hand. Petrosian, range finding with his lead hand, goes downstairs with a leg kick. Petchmorakot on the left. Gets the next sweat finder.
Beautiful sweep from Petrosian there.
Petchmorakot, those long, pointy knees of his.
Petrosian's doing a good job of avoiding them. Especially here in the third round.
Lots of noise from the India Academy quarter of Petchmorakot. 80 seconds remains. Petrosian with the left hook. Quarter turn, uppercut off the left hand. Shrugs him off. Outside leg kick, that scores for him. The roundhouse kick not scoring for Petchmorakot. Petrosian quarter on the forearm, turns him around. Little knee on the inside. And referee Delapsis breaks them. Petrosian hooks him off the right hand, then one off the left. Outside thigh kick from the doctor. That's how he got the nickname, the Doctor, many years ago. Famous photo of him kicking an opponent's leg in the same spot 4 times. It was said by the referee on the night, he had precision of a surgeon, of a doctor.
Stop!
30 seconds left in the final round.
This is it. It's all come down to the final 25 seconds. Who's got the guts? Who's got the intestinal fortitude to dig deep? Who wants it more? $1 million on the line. A chance in the semi-final round on August 16 in Bangkok against Smoker Joe Nottoway. Petrosian comes forward, goes to the legs again. Pet Moricott dancing, smiling, grooving, and there it is. Wherever you're watching, folks, in 140 plus countries, how do you score it? Do you have it for Pet Moricott? Do you have it for Petrosian?
Look at Petrosian, ducks underneath, comes over the top, beautiful right uppercut scored there. Then he goes downstairs and lands with the leg kicks. That was his most effective strike, was attacking those legs in the first round, and he did it again in the third. Just constant offense coming from Petrosian. He was able to utilize the boxing, especially going backwards. That's where he found some success, moving back to fire that uppercut. And then, but Moricott found some success as well, moving forward and landing with the offensive clinches, throwing the knee. Nice little show of sportsmanship by 2 of the greatest strikers in the world, Michael.
They hold 8 world championships between them. And again, that honor, that integrity, that respect, quashing the beef that was apparent between them, especially in the first round. But at the end of the day, these are 2 superb world champions, 2 very humble martial artists who have given it their all 2 times. Let's go to Dom Lau and find out our result.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And now advancing to the semi-final of the 1 Featherweight World Grand Prix, and 1 step closer to the $1 million grand prize, from the red corner, Giorgio Petrosian.
Sami Sana towers over Askarov by 20 centimeters. Askarov will want to get on the inside and land the heaviest elbows, those clubbing hands of the Russian.
Go!
A lot of kicks coming from Sana early, keeping Jabba at the end of his range.
One way to slow down the boxing of Askarov is to kick the Russian's legs. Askarov, who calls Melbourne, Australia home these days, actually went to Russia and trained for this round. Circling off to his right, Askarov staying away from the power side of Sami Sana. Sana checks the low kick, immediately cuts off the circle. Good work here from Sami Sana. Outside leg kick from Sami Sana.
They're just circling around each other, exchanging those kicks, circling clockwise.
Jumping into a right hand there, Askarov. We do believe that some of his Contender Asia alumni are in the audience tonight here in Bangkok, including Zig Zag, the reality series that shot Askarov to worldwide stardom back in 2008. 11 years later, still on top of the world, Jabba Askarov. Sami Sana, who shocked the world when he took out Yodson Klein, Iway Fairtex in the quarterfinals. Kick there from Sami Sana, going for the headache maker. Round kick to a right hand from Sana, using his length well, the Frenchman. two world champions inside the circle. As Askarov tries to lay on the power with the gloves. Outside leg kick Sana. Askarov sweeps out the left. Sana calling him forward. Askarov won't be suckered into anything though. You see again, Sama wants Askarov to engage in a Donnybrook, in a brawl. Askarov not going there. Outside leg kick from Askarov. Left hook, oh, smack back! Smack back! Smack back! Smack back! First knockdown! Three knockdowns in the round that's over. There's the first one. Sami Sana smacked back to the jaw of Jabbar Askarov.
Wow, what a beautiful right hand by Sana there. I don't know if Jabbar's recovered from that. He still looks a little bit shaken. This is Sana's opportunity. Uppercuts.
Askarov's gonna go off the fence here. Here it comes Sami Sana with the right hand and a high knee. There's the right hand again. Askarov does a quick count of his teeth. Sami Sana with a 10-8 round in the third. Sami Sana dropping Jabbar Askarov.
Sana just looking like a gangster out there, just calling him to the center. Look at this, left hand, boom, with the right hook right down the middle. Almost sends Askarov through the circle door there, beautifully timed. You can see that's what Sana was waiting for. That's why he gestured him into the middle. Sana letting those hands go.
It's the length at the moment, Mitch, that is giving Askarov problems. He's failing to get on the inside. He's standing in that no man's land at range of the punches and the kicks of Sami Sana.
But Michael, he's not even trying to close the distance. All he's doing is circling to the outside, which is keeping him at the end of Sana's range.
Do not rule out Jabbar Askarov. Don't forget, folks, follow us across social media at One Championship on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. This crowd inside the Impact Arena on the edge of their seats. Who will book their place? October 13, Tokyo, Japan. US $1 million on the line for the winner of the Featherweight Kickboxing World Grand Prix. High kick there from Sami Sana. Askarov's got to find a way to bridge the gap.
Sana wants him on the inside. Sana is calling forward, making sure he stays in front of him. But Jabbar's circling around, staying at the end of the range. Might be working to Sana's advantage.
Haven't seen Askarov throw the rolling thunder. He did so a lot against Enrico Cao in his quarterfinal win. Sana front kick. Controlling center circle, the towering Frenchman, 20 centimeters taller than Askarov. Comes off the circle again, this Sana. Cerebral footwork from Sami Sana. Right hand to a left hook. Sana thought about switching, goes downstairs. Askarov continued to circle counterclockwise. There's a left hook from Askarov. Step through knee from Sami Sana. They tie up, and referee Onari breaks them.
You can see like Askarov's comfortability inside this circle. He's been in there before. He is 8-0 in mixed martial arts, and he is using the entire circle to at least what he believes could be his advantage. But Sana, he's staying at the end of the range of Sana's shots.
Left hook there from Askarov now. He gets back to center circle. Can he stay there? Jabbar Askarov throws the right. Sami Sana right hand counter near the tune, slowly forcing Askarov back to the outside.
Just trimming the whiskers of Sana with that monstrous right hand of his.
The footwork, the circle control of Sami Sana is phenomenal so far. Look at the little footstep to the side, the lateral movement that cuts off the circular movement of Askarov. See again, he cuts off the movement, and there's a right hand. Sami Sana doing everything right, and Askarov having a lot of problems. He's got to change tact here, Jabbar Askarov. Continually circling off to his right isn't working for Genghis Khan. But what does he do? How does he change it up? How does he swing the pendulum? Again, Sami Sana cuts off the movement. Askarov dances out of the way of trouble.
30 seconds left in the second round.
From Sami Sana. Rolling thunder. Sami Sana playing mind games with Askarov. Mocking him, shaking his head, trying to frustrate Askarov. He wants Askarov to charge in and try and brawl with him, because when Askarov does that, watch for the rising knee of Sami Sana. And there's one in the midsection. Almost 2 rounds down. 3 judges circle side, scoring at a 10-point must system. Give the winner of the round 10 points, the less dominant boxer 9 points. First round would have been a 10-8 round to Sami Sana, courtesy of the knockdown. And look at the glittering ocean of fans inside the Impact Arena. They are enthralled by the first semi-final of the Featherweight Kickboxing World Grand Prix. And a world's record $1 million on the line for the winner. Never in the history of kickboxing has such a purse been offered.
Michael, let's talk about what we're seeing right now. We're seeing Jabba continually circle to the right, trying to stay away from Sana, not engage in a firestorm with him, consistently circling. What do you think of this strategy?
At the moment, Mitch, I don't think it's playing out for Jabba. I think now it's time to enter the storm. Now it's time to go toe-to-toe and test your mettle against Sami Sana. Because staying on the outside, circling counterclockwise, keeping in that no-man's land and allowing Sami Sana to get his range against you just isn't working for Askarov. Now it's time to get on the inside, bite down on the mouth guard and go hell for leather and see if he can land one of those big tub thumpers off his hands. Third and final round. Inside is where Askarov needs to be. Outside is where he stays. Jumping knee! Turning back in there from Askarov.
Sana's trying to cut that angle. He's trying to corner him, press him up against that circle. Now he's got him changing directions.
And again, you see Sana trying to get inside the head of Askarov. He wants a brawl. He wants Askarov to be suckered in. Askarov still not taking the bait.
But you're saying that's Askarov's only chance is to get dirty with it, to get inside,
Mitch,
throw
it
his
has
hands.
to be, because what he is doing, staying at range, is not working for Jabba Askarov. Unofficially on my scorecard, I've got Askarov trailing. It was a 10-8 first round, no doubt about that. The knockdown from Sana. I thought Sana won the second round 10-9. Askarov's got to change it up here. Staying on the outside won't do the job. And trust me, Askarov can brawl with the best of them. He's been doing so for a long, long time.
I think he hears you. I think that voice has been, commentating him a long time, so he's obliging to you. He's trying to make it dirty. He's trying to throw shots, but Sana's just not there to receive them.
But this is Sami Sana at the height of his powers, at his cerebral best.
Ever since Sana lost to Joe Nottawa back in February, we have seen a completely different Sami Sana.
You're right, Mitch. A whole different athlete. Catch and counter there from Jabba Askarov. 1 minute 5 remaining for Jabba Askarov to somehow turn the tide. It's going to take something major from Askarov. He'll need to get a knockdown on Sami Sana here. And Sana continually doing it all right. Now on the inside, but then he backs off Askarov. Sana calling him forward. Even the guard here of Sami Sana has been impenetrable. The double forearms guard, the high checks from his legs. Goes downstairs. Front kick. There's the reach again of Sami Sana. Looking for the liver is Jabba Askarov. Kicks the legs. Where were the hands over the top for company though?
Look at the hands, look at the legs of Jabba. They just don't seem to be underneath him. They seem to be stiff and kind of Frankenstein-esque as he's trying to move around.
You know that Petrosian and another one are watching this one backstage. The winner of this will take on the winner of Petrosian or another one in Tokyo on October 13 in the One Championship Century show for US $1 million. We are going down to the judges. It is only Sami Sana who pumps his fists in the air and scales the circle fence. Wherever you're watching, folks, in over 140 countries around the world, we hope you enjoyed semi-final number 1 of the One Super Series Featherweight Kickboxing World Grand Prix. Your winner advances to Tokyo. One step closer to becoming a millionaire. Even in the heady days of K1, the most, I believe, if I can remember right, that was ever offered by K1 for a winner of the Grand Prix was US $400,000. Here, it's US $1 million. You go back to the old days of the sport, you know, the Joe Louis days, the Bill Wallace days, and the Benny Urquidez and Dennis Alexio and Maurice Smith days and Stan Longanides days. Never a prize purse anywhere near this. Will it be the Frenchman? The look on Askarov's face, I believe, tells you that answer. A knockdown the first round for Sami Sana. Staying at range, teeing off on Jabbar Askarov. Looks very fresh. Who will take the first step to the final? Let's go to Dom Lau and find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. And now, for your winner, by majority decision, advancing to the 1 featherweight kickboxing World Grand Prix final, and 1 step closer to the $1 million grand prize, from the red corner, Sami Sana.
Kick early on and from Smoking Joe Nattawut. Look for Nattawut to unload his hands. Look for the succulent technique, the quarter angle turns, the pirouettes of the Ferrari of kickboxing, Giorgio Petrosyan. Who will face Sami Sana in Tokyo? Good check there from Petrosyan. Didn't check the second one. Petrosyan southpaw, orthodox stance on Smoking Joe. High kick from Joe. Trying to loop the shin around the back of the neck. Checks the low kick from Petrosyan. Front kick there from Smoking Joe Nattawut. Petrosyan. Jab to a hook. Nice front kick from Smoking Joe. Looks for the outside lead thigh. Don't forget, folks, to follow us at One Championship across your social media platforms, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
See Smoking Joe's work rate just a little bit higher right now than Petrosyan. Petrosyan is a little bit more effective in the accuracy department, though. He's landing more effective. Nattawut's having more success as far as the volume is concerned.
The hands of Petrosyan have always been phenomenal. Jab from Nattawut. Edging forward. Good low check there. Nice evasion and lean back from Giorgio Petrosyan. Hook from Petrosyan. Nice little parry there. Outside leg kick. Just missed the target and accidentally connected to the groin of Petrosyan. Down the center corridor, hooking punch from Petrosyan. Knees from Smoking Joe Nattawut.
Hands right now from Petrosyan are extremely accurate, especially coming off that left side.
Nattawut, who did say in the pre-match media that he considers Petrosyan as the greatest kickboxer on the planet, the greatest of all time. And tonight would be his chance to dethrone the great one.
Injury time! Injury time!
Burn strike there. Elias Deluxe calling injury time for Giorgio Petrosyan.
Injury time. Our athlete has up to 3 minutes to return to the action.
You can see just as Nattawut starts to go for that inside leg kick, just gets a little bit high there on Petrosyan. That was the second time. First time grazed it, second time connected. Injury time on this one, athlete is allowed up to 3 minutes for medical examination and recovery. If the athlete is unable to resume in the allotted time, an official decision will be given. If we're not past the second round, it's a no contest. Once it gets past the second round, then we go to the judges' scorecards. You can just see that inside leg kick from Smoking Joe caught the cup.
For the right to compete against Sami Sena in the One Featherweight Kickboxing World Grand Prix Championship Final on October 13 in Tokyo, Japan. And the right to challenge for US $1 million. They recommence here in the first round. Those slick hands of Petrosian versus the legs of Smokin' Joe. Outside leg kick from Petrosian. There's the hook and the little quarter angle turn. Tries to thread the left hand. Smokin' Joe with the round kick. Then goes upstairs looking for the neck. Cracks away to the rib cage. The Smokin' Joe goes down the bread basket with the hands.
You can see the deep.
He drops into the straight left hand and Joe's down. Oh, Joe's down. He may not get up.
That's it.
He may not get up. It's over. It's good night, Irene. Giorgio Petrosian knocks out Joe Nattawut. Giorgio Petrosian will face Sami Sena in the One Featherweight Kickboxing World Grand Prix Championship Final.
Man, Michael, it was the hands of Petrosian. They were so sharp. They were so accurate. His defense to the head was sublime, and then he found a home for that left hand. Look at him, just right through the guard of Smokin' Joe. Look at this, leans back, touches him with the right, and then the left. An absolute piston of a left hand. Torques it over, turns the knuckles, and puts Joe down.
You see once again, white Giorgio Petrosian is the greatest kickboxer of all time. He knocked down Smokin' Joe Nattawut with a perfectly placed cross. As we said, it was the hands of Petrosian, the kicks of Nattawut, and the hands prevailed for the Italian Armenian. Let's go to Tom Lau, make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Ilias Dolapsis, has called a stop to this contest after 2 minutes and 50 seconds in the first round. For your winner, by way of knockout, advancing to the One Featherweight Kickboxing World Grand Prix Final, and one step closer to the $1 million grand prize, Giorgio Petrosian.
This is for the biggest prize purse in kickboxing history in the country where modern kickboxing was founded in the 1960s.
I was talking to Team Petrosian, and they say he loves to compete against taller opponents. He can't really articulate why, but he just likes the angle at which he places his punches at.
Petrosian does have 12 first-round knockouts, the last one being of Smokin' Joe Nattawut in the semi-finals of this Grand Prix tournament. Nice hook to an outside leg kick there from Petrosian. Tries to go for the headache maker. Does Sami Sena. 3-2 in his last 5, 7-2-1 in his last 10. Sami Sena. He's never lost to an Italian. Petrosian has never lost to a Frenchman.
Sena's trying to get those knees off, but I like how Petrosian's defending these knees so far. He's framing out, and he's not allowing the hips really to get deep into his body. Nice straight left hand again landed by Petrosian.
We talk about the power of Sami Sena, but he's only had 2 knockouts in the last 5 years. Hasn't won by KO since May 2016. KO'd Ichana Jay Kansomwit in the 3rd round for the WBC World title in Bangkok.
A little bit of a low blow as Sana tries to go with the inside leg kick.
Recovery time here for Giorgio Petrosian, the 5-time kickboxing world champion.
See, this happens a lot when one person is southpaw, one person is orthodox. You start to see, just kind of creates that perfect angle where you throw the inside leg kick and it just goes right up the middle. You hear that crack from the cup. Sana went unintentionally low.
Ready to recommence here. What Michael Phelps is to swimming, Jordan to basketball, Gretzky to hockey, Bolt to athletics. Petrosian is to kickboxing. Inside leg kick from Sana, round kick to the ribs there from Petrosian. Overhand right, Petrosian sticks the jab in the face.
Like the timing of those knees, he's working for it.
The length and the knees are the strengths of Sami Sana. The boxing work of Petrosian. Certainly the best boxer in kickboxing history.
Sana's gonna put his guard nice and tight.
Three-punch combination for Giorgio Petrosian. Threads the overhand left. Got to watch the high knees sneaking up there between the guard from Sami Sana. Right hook from southpaw stance of Petrosian. Goes the outside back leg, but the southpaws love to kick off their rear leg. And again he hits the spot. Petrosian takes a counter strike off the right hand. Roundhouse kick to the ribs. A knockdown, says referee Onari. Petrosian's first time competing in Tokyo since 2010. Since he beat Yoshihiro Sato to win his second K1 Max World title. Step through knee there from Sami Sana. Petrosian actually began his career as a bantamweight, weighing 54 kilos or 119 pounds as a 16-year-old competing out of Milan, Italy. High knee there from Sami Sana. Petrosian goes the inside leg, threads the right hand. Good jab from Petrosian. 1 round down, 2 to go. We are scoring on a 10-point must system. So give the winner of that round 10 points. Give the less dominant boxer 9 points.
Look at that. Nice little kick there thrown by Petrosian, but Sami Sana was able to come right back. You can start to see Sana was going like, hey, I can kick too, Petrosian. Let me see. Looks there, disrupts a little bit of the balance of Petrosian.
And look who's here, supporting Giorgio Petrosian. It's Mr. K1 himself. 3-time K1 World Grand Prix champion Peter Aerts in the house tonight. And that ovation you hear, that is for Mr. K1. He is still risingly popular here in Japan.
I don't know, Michael, but do you have something to do with all this kickboxing royalty that keeps showing up at these one championship events?
Hey, last event we had Ernesto Hustia ringside. Tonight it's Peter Aerts. They are turning out for the biggest kickboxing show on the planet, One Super Series. And the richest prize purse ever offered. US $1 million on the line for this one. And the right to be crowned the first ever featherweight kickboxing world Grand Prix champion.
I like the left hooks that Petrosian's throwing. He's throwing this right hook rather, but then he's stepping off to the right. What that does, it puts him in perfect position to throw the left hand, but it also helps him avoid the retaliation knee that comes back from Sana.
You can sense that Petrosian is stepping up the pace now with his hands here in the second stanza. Outside leg kick from the Italian. Sana looks to back him off. Petrosian sticks the jab in the face. Round kick, good high check there from Sana. Body shot, belly button through the back off the left hand from Petrosian. Nice little quarter turn, a little pirouette. Blocks the step through knee. Sana tries to come over the top. Then an uppercut and a hooking punch. Petrosian so elusive, so slick. Sana a chance for the knees. You must use the knees and the clinch offensively, not defensively in One Super Series. Good evasion from Petrosian. Comes forward, 2-punch combination. Good jab. He could shoot an apple off your head with that jab, Giorgio Petrosian. Looping punches from Sami Sana. Checks the low kick. But Petrosian is poetry in motion with his hands at the moment.
Go! These little angles that Petrosian's countering with, just never there for the retaliating kick. Nice straight left hand landed by Petrosian.
That was the punch that knocked out Smoking Joe Mattawat last time out. A straight left. The cross of the southpaw. That took from Sana. There it is again. 4, 5, 6-punch combination. More combinations than a Rubik's Cube for Giorgio Petrosian. Front kick from Petrosian. Sana caught him with that left hand. Petrosian gets off the fence. And good break there from referee Onari. Under a minute remaining, second round. It's been Petrosian's round, no doubt about that. You feel that Sana has some desperation now creeping into his game. How do you compete against the greatest of all time? How do you defeat the 5-time world champion, the Ferrari of kickboxing?
there. That left hand landed that nice little hook. Landed by Sana, but he's got to do more of that. He can't not sit there and get mesmerized by the movement and skills possessed by Petrosian. He's got to go forward. He's got to let that gangster out.
The difference of Petrosian 2019 to Petrosian 2010 is that 9 years ago, Petrosian hardly got touched. 9 years later, he had touched a lot more, but he's developed incredible power. Front kick from Sami Sana, round kick from Petrosian. Now they lock up, chance for the knees, and Sana can't get them off. We are going into the third round. Folks, wherever you're watching in 140 plus countries, how do you score it? Giorgio Petrosian or Sami Sana?
Man, this piston-like left hand just keeps unloading on Sana. Look at that, throws it once, twice, just keeps connecting, splitting the guard. Beautiful little uppercut there. Looks for the timing, then he goes to a low kick to the rear leg of Sana. That's some incredible footwork right there. Look at that again, straight down the middle, again with that left hand. Sana's doing a good job of not really eating too many of these shots, just kind of taking them on his chin, rolling with the punches. But a big second round for Sami Sana. I think Sana's got to finish him if he wants to take home that $1 million.
A little damage around the right eye of Petrosian, courtesy of the left hand of Sami Sana. It is time for Sana to up the aggressor meter here. In the final of the Featherweight Kickboxing World Grand Prix, who takes home the strap? Who takes home a check for an historic US $1 million? The largest purse ever offered in K1 history was US $400,000. We've doubled that and halved it again in one Super Series. Sami Sana opens up like a house on fire, and Petrosian responds.
I don't know, it seems like Sana's a little bit unsure about his footing. He doesn't quite have the same movement that he had in the first. I think one of those leg kicks maybe just landed wrong when he came back on it. He seems to be moving very gingerly with his footwork, but he's still throwing that right kick though.
Sami Sana has realized that he cannot bully, he cannot manhandle Giorgio Petrosian. He manhandled Yodsanklai, so too Jaber Askarov. Not Giorgio. Nice weave under the hook there from Petrosian, and again. Look at the evasiveness, look at the defense of Giorgio, now the offense, he lands a rear knee.
Okay, go!
Corner of Petrosian, his brother Armen barking instructions. How they came from being refugees from Armenia, sleeping in a train station in Milan, to now being at the very top of the kickboxing world. A true rags to riches story. Body shot from Petrosian. Step through knee from Sana. Sana trying to lift him off the canvas with those right knees. 90 seconds away now. Good knee from Petrosian. Shrugs him off, creates room.
Petrosian's now he's throwing that left hand like it's a jab. He's initiating the combinations with that left hand.
The evasion, the head movement, the footwork of Petrosian, it's sublime, it's superb.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, look at that again.
Spun around, landed the body kick, then he stepped effortlessly out of the way to avoid the knee.
Angles like a geometrician, Giorgio Petrosian. You are still seeing a master at the peak of his powers. Returning to Tokyo after 9 years. Is he now 45 seconds away from $1 million and being crowned the Featherweight Kickboxing World Grand Prix champion? Frustration on Sami Sana. Sana knows he's behind on this one. Surely he does. It may take a Hail Mary shot from Sami Sana. Jab, step in from Petrosian. Crowd here, sold out inside the Ryogoku Kokugikan, loving every moment of it. The master is putting on a clinic.
Go!
Final 10 seconds down. Sana needs one big shot. But it's Petrosian again being too evasive, too slick, landing the punches. And we go down to the judges in Tokyo. How do you score it, folks, after 3 rounds? You have a Petrosian. Do you have it for Sami Sana?
just the angles that Petrosian was creating was absolutely magic. The witchcraft of Giorgio Petrosian is something spectacular. He hypnotizes his opponents. He's like David Blaine. He vanishes and then he reappears on the other side of you. It is so hard to keep up with him. It is a thing of beauty, poetry in motion. And we've got a new millionaire, Michael Schiavello.
Will the legacy of Petrosian as the greatest of all time be truly cemented tonight? Is he about to claim the greatest purse in this sport's history? The sport that was born here in Japan, modern kickboxing in the 1960s, is at its apex tonight, here in ONE Super Series. Sana's confidence, Petrosian's confident. Let's go to Tom Lau.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have called this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And now, the ONE Featherweight Kickboxing Grand Prix World Champion and winner of the $1 million prize,